Alright, now we're going to work on this like and unlike feature. So we have this icon we can press, but nothing happens at the moment. So let's work on this one so that we can add like and unlike functionality. So we will do it in the client side first. We will just add the count, likes count in the client side, and then we will write our routes and controller in the backend, and then we're going to make a request so that it is also persisted in the backend as well. So basically each user will be able to like each of these link once. Okay, so if they click once, they like. If they click again, they will unlike, and we will conditionally show a different icon. This is outlined, and once they like, we will show the failed icon, just a slight different. All right, so let's go to our preview card. So here in the client components, links, preview card. So here we have to find this icon heart that is here, font awesome icon. So this one is wrapped in touchable opacity. So here on this touchable opacity we can execute a function. So let's use on press. We can use a function called handle like press. All right, so we can write that function here. Const handle like press equals to async. We receive link as an argument. So here let me just console log for now. Console log link clicked. So let's try link dot underscore id. So this is important. We need to send this id to the backend so that we can find the link based on the id and update the likes. So we're going to just push the user's id to the likes array so that we know which user liked, and then user can like only once, so there will be no duplicates. All right, so let's give it a try. Let's try clicking on this one, and once we click, you see we get the links id whichever has been clicked. All right, so that's great. Next we should create the route and the controller function in the backend so that we can send the request to implement this like. All right, so let's go there, and then that way we get the response, and then based on that response we can easily update the context. All right, so let's go to server. Let's go on the routes link, and let's write our route. So router dot put, we're going to receive the put request for update. We just call it like, and then this will be for only for the logged in user. So require sign in, we apply that middleware, and then like. All right, so we can create a like function in our controller. So let's go to our controller link, and let's write that here. Exports like equals to async request response. So here what we're going to do is we're going to use try and catch error. Console log the error. So here what we're going to do is we're going to first try to find this link. So const link equals to await link model, use find by id and update. So find by id and update. So we want to not only find, but we want to find and update the likes array. Right, so find by id and update, the first argument is the link id we need to give, and that we have to make sure to send in the request body. And then we can use that here, request body dot link id. So we can find the link based on the link id. That's the first argument. Second argument is what is it that we want to update. So we want to update the likes, and we don't want any duplicates, so we could use this push. This is a special function that you can use with MongoDB that starts with $, but we don't want to just push. We want to make sure that it is unique, so the same user cannot like twice, so the same user's ID cannot be pushed more than once. So for that, instead of push, we can use add to set, and then we're going to push this currently logged in user's ID, which we get because we have applied the require sign-in. So we get that user's ID, we push that to the likes array using add to set. Alright, so this way we find the link, and then we push the user's ID to the likes array, and then based on that we can take the likes length, array length, and we can just show the view the likes count. And later, if you want, you can even show who liked the link, because each likes the array of IDs, they represent users, right? Okay, so once we do that, you want to also use one more argument here, the third argument, and that is new true, so that not only that you update the link, but when you send the JSON response, you are sending this updated link. Alright, so once you do that, you can use JSON response JSON link, so this link which has been now updated. Alright, so that's all we need to do for the likes. And while we are here, why don't we just add one more route here for onLike as well, so it will be pretty similar. So let's write it here, onLike, and for that one we can use another function onLike. Let's copy that and put here to make sure we import that one too. Okay, so let's write this onLike as well, and let me just copy this just to make things easier. Paste here, change this to onLike. So the only difference here is going to be we're still going to do the same thing, find by ID and update. Now this time, instead of pushing the ID to the likes array, this time we're going to pull out, and for that we have this special function called pull. Special property we can use pull, that will pull out the user's ID from the likes array, so that way we can implement onLike. Alright, so that is very straightforward. So we have likes and onlikes in our backend. Now we can go ahead in the front end, make a request, put request to implement likes and onlikes.